Hello, I'm Travis Betts and I control Wednesdays. I want to first off thank everybody who watches Wednesday and has held in there for all my half-assed videos. I'm trying to get back on a more, a better production scale. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a one-shot, but at least I'm going to be talking about things more instead of half-assing it at work or however I was doing it. So we'll see how this goes. I'm trying to manage my time a little better. And what are you doing, kitty? First off, if you didn't know about it, from Sean's video that he posted regarding the Rough Cuts contest, we are currently looking for 2 new Rough Cut members to fill in the Saturday and Sunday slots. But yeah, if you want to be a part of the Rough Cuts, make a video review of a movie that you love, that you hate, whatever. Just show us your style, your personality, and post it as a video reply to Sean's video. It's like Rough Cuts Contest is what it's called or something. But it's Sean's video. If you get confused, fine, you can post the video here. I'll make sure that everybody sees it. Whatever. For those just tuning in, I generally like to find movies that most people haven't heard of or are very little known, but deserve a great deal of attention for one reason or another. Just great films that get overlooked because they're not as glossy or had as much money to spend as the big budget studio films. This week I am going to be telling you about a very strange film called Phase 4. Now, Phase 4 is directed by Saul Bass. It came out in 1974. Saul Bass is actually a title designer for the movies. He does a lot of the title sequences. He was uncredited on the Alien title sequence even. But that is his main bulk of work. This seems to be his one and only feature film. And I'm not sure why he never made another one, because this is a very, very cool movie. The pacing is rather slow, so just be forewarned, but basically this cosmic event happens, these weird structures show up on Earth, and all of a sudden ants are starting to communicate with humans. And so these scientists set up this desert base where they're studying these ants and their movements and what's going on, and it all kind of breaks down from there, and some really crazy shit happens. Again, I don't like to give away too much. I'm not a synopsis guy. I just give you the nuts and bolts. I tell you it's good. You trust me. You see this fucking movie. What really makes this movie awesome, though, is the shots of the ants, which is all real footage using macro lenses to really capture these ants up close and personal, doing some of the craziest shit. Just hands down some of the best. This movie holds some of the best nature footage I've ever seen. And then they wove a story around the ants' natural movements and lifestyle. Okay, and the last thing I want to talk about here on Wednesday is a new project that I have going up that I'm going to be launching on Wednesdays as well. So you can get a little dose of movie from me here on the Rough Cuts, and then you can go over, if you so desire, and you can listen to my podcast. The podcast is called Flick Fights, and it's all based on this new website called Flickchart.com. Flickchart.com is a website that you sign up for, you make an account, and then they start giving you movie pairings. So they'll hold up 2 movies, which we have Night of the Living Dead and Nosferatu. You have to decide which is the better movie. So I would pick Night of the Living Dead, because it's one of my all-time favorites. So I pick this, and the Night of the Living Dead goes into my top list over here. And as you rank different movies, they rank them on your list. So I'm highly, highly, highly addicted to this website. So a buddy of mine, Devin, and I from the Baby Eaters, decided one night to start a podcast where we play Flickchart online and we discuss or argue about which movie is the better film. So if you like to hear, 2 idiots talk about movies for an hour, give her a listen. That's all for this Wednesday. Thanks everyone for bearing with me on the low-end times that we experienced back in the day. Remember those times? Back that way. Now we're here. These times. This is our time. Down here.
Shiver.